And good morning and welcome to the Windy Fire Update for October 4th, 2021. My name's Ernie Villa. I'm the Planning Ops Trainee here with California Interagency Management Team 5. The fire is currently 94,000 acres, 746, with a 68% containment currently. We'll start off up here on the north end of the fire along the Western Divide Highway. The containment lines are still holding. Crews will continue to tactical patrol and monitor this area throughout the day. And as you come back into Camp Whitsitt here, everything's holding well back into the Mountain 99 corridor. Coming south of Johnsondale, crews were able to come direct along the fire's edge out towards Spees Ridge. And then from the end of the black line there coming to the south here, there's a section of this line here that has no heat signature. And then as you get over here into Tobias Creek and Ant Canyon here, we do have some heat signatures in this area. Yesterday, crews were able to use aircraft to continue to drop retardant and water on this area, so it's starting to look a little bit better, but we still have a lot of work to do to continue to gain containment here. Crews will also be looking at the indirect lines here along the trail systems here that parallel the Kern River, the Whiskey Flat Trail. Moving along into this section here near Baker Point, crews are still looking at the feasibility of going direct. There is an area in here where it will get too steep and the terrain becomes too rough for them to continue moving direct line out towards the north. Coming along the south end here near Baker's Point, everything's the containment lines are still holding. And as we continue out towards the Sugarloaf Village area, crews will continue to mop up and secure the fire's edge from the containment line here near Sugarloaf all the way down towards the 16 road, or the Sugarloaf Road here out of Sugarloaf. Continuing along the southwest side of the fire, containment line is still holding. And as you get out here to this open section of line here by the White River, this area will continue to be mop up and secured, hoping to have containment hopefully by the end of shift today. Moving along the containment line, everything's holding within the containment footprint, all the way back through Hot Springs, moving into the Powderhorn Road, and then continuing north up towards the Mountain 50 Road. Crews were able to go direct along the fire's edge out towards Mary's Creek and Cold Springs Creek. And then in this area here, the terrain becomes inaccessible for ground resources. We will be looking at the indirect dozer lines that connect off of Mary's Creek, coming back around in towards the bottom of Devil's Thumb back into Lone Pine Mountain. We do have a new division that's coming in, so they'll be looking at that area to get their situational awareness up as far as what that plan looks like and how it connects into the Lone Pine Mountain area. There are heat signatures showing in the lower edge of the finger here, and we will utilize aircraft through the day as air becomes available for them to fly. Moving along here on the heading north from Lone Pine Mountain, we did start a hand and aerial firing ignition out here, which is intended to back the fire towards our containment lines that we've identified as far as the road system and dozer lines that connect all the way back into the containment over here. Crews were able to start the hand firing operation out of Eagle Creek heading down the Ridgeline road system. We'll continue down into the lower end of the road system here out towards a more favorable field type, which is grass. And that fire will continue to be encouraged to back towards those containment features. Coming along the main containment line here, everything's holding within the footprint of the fire. And as you come back into the 212 road here, crews will continue to tactical patrol this area from the dozer line off the 212 road heading north up towards the 2 1/4 road, all the way back up to the top of the Black Mountain Grove, tied back into the Coy Flat Road that drops down into the bottom end of the Coy Flat Road. This open section of line here is just basically fire back and towards a dozer line that's adjacent to the Castle Fire burn scar. And that will continue to monitor by air. And if the air becomes available, we'll continue to drop on that as well. Coming across the top of the Castle burn scar where the fire pretty much hit that and stalled out, it comes along the Slate Fire, and that pretty much is all holding within its current perimeter. Coming back into the Western Divide Highway, and we do have everything on most of this northern end holding within the containment lines. Out here in Long Meadow Grove, we do have climbers out here assessing the tops of the giant sequoia trees, and they'll be climbing up there and putting those tops of those trees out inside those giant sequoia groves, starting with Long Meadow. We do have isolated pockets or unburnt fuel out here, so you will see large columns of smoke at times, but it's just the unburnt islands of fuel that'll be burning or consuming out here. And we do have a Sequoia task force that'll be working out here assessing the fire damage effects to the giant sequoia groves out here in the Black Meadow Grove. And that will conclude the morning report. Thank you.